Arriving for a battle on the road and looking confident all the way in. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, DA. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In at the forward positions, Reddish and Collins. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Rockets, outside, it's Harden and Gordon. PJ Tucker is out there with Christian Wood, and it's Wall in at the one. Now, here is Young. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Tipped away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Drops in the breakaway layup.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now Harden. With the stuff.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Young passes to Collins. Capella with a screen on Wall. Bogdanovich wide open. That three off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Outside, Wall. Pass to Wood. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Harden after the missed three from Trae Young. Harden the pass to Tucker. Over Collins. Tucker can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That's going to send Cam Reddish to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
That free throw good from Reddish.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA, struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Now, here's Tucker. Passes it to Wall. Wood a screen on Young. Wall attacking. Good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Poked away. Here's Collins. He dishes it to Capella. Now here's Reddish. Not a lot of room and a missed layup. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Wood. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Gordon. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Houston leading by 4. Gordon the pass to Harden. Driving in. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
A 3-ball. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. They get it again. Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's Young. Outside Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game. Young against Wall. And the pass to Harden. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. Driving to the basket. Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Can they get it? It's laid in by Harden. He's got 15.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Capella with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Drives to the hoop. Wall's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Young for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden with it, and guarded by Capella. Here's Wood. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Emmanuel House comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden. Now Rondo. Kicks to Hunter. Poke loose. Here's McLemore. Pass to House. To the middle. And here's Rondo. Pass to Gallinari. Fires the three. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Wood a screen on Rondo. From 12 feet out. Wall, no luck.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gallinari with a screen for Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. Going inside. The Hawks trailing. Here's Okongwu. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Wall. No good that time. Rondo with some nice D. The dish to Gallinari. And the three ball is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range? Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Now here's Wall. Got a piece of it. Here is House. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side Wall. Gallinari with the steal. Rondo passes to Okongwu. Gallinari down low. He's got 6. That shot misses. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Wall is screen on Rondo. Here is House. Lays it up off the glass. House has got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Rondo finds Gallinari. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City. And the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Outside Rondo. James Harden getting it done for Houston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Outside, it's Harden and Gordon. DeMarcus Cousins out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Clemens in at the guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Gordon. Count it. Good. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
And they run the pick and roll right there to perfection as Gordon gets the shot to go.
Young dishes to Collins. Fires from deep. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 8.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Harden the pass to Cousins. Gordon kicks to Harden. Back to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 12.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Atlanta's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Young finds Gallinari. And stolen by Gordon. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
For Houston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
One shot.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young passes to Gallinari. Collins setting the big for Gallinari. And the basket is good. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
I don't know how you match up sometimes with the long arms and high release of Gallinari. The defense learned their lesson on the drive there.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now, here's Capella. After the miss from Trae Young. Bogdanovich with it, guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 2. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Harden against Bogdanovich. Up again. Pass to Tucker. The pass to Gordon. Over Gallinari. And it's Gordon missing. The Hawks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins setting the big for Young. It's good from long range. Young's got 11.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Given that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. The Rockets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Atlanta making some changes. Reddish, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's done in for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. clutch.
Knocked loose. And Young kicks to Reddish. No good from outside.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Clemens. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clemson's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Yep, that one goes.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Collins a screen on Harden. Puts it up from 12. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Dunn. Dunn's got his first points of the night. Harden again.
Oh, yes, sir.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Now, here's Collins. Dishes to Dunn. Capella trying to free himself up. Dunn misses. Rockets leading by 9. Harden scanning the floor. Driving the lane. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. But love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Capella with a screen on Harden. And it's Dunn penetrating. That one off the back iron and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Inside. Gordon with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Cousins, the pass to Harden.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Dunn. The kick out to Young. Second chance shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. And that one falls for Young. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Christian Woods checked in for the Rockets.
One shot.
And that one falls for John Wall. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. The Hawks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
On the free throw, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Passes it to Wall. The three. Offensive rebound. Wood can't hit.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here is House. Outside, Wall. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
Harden inside the three-point line. Knocks down the step-back J. Harden's got 35.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Pass to Herter. Jacks up a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Herter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Wood a screen on Young. All with it. Okongwu covering. Harden the pass to Wood. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wood's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now, here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Young. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Harden. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Rockets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Rondo comes in for Young. Free throw good, James Harden. The Hawks trail by 10. And there's the pass to Herter. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. That one good for 2. Okongwu's now got 8 points.
And now he's gone streaking where 1 leads to 2, which leads to 3. That's big trouble for the defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Harden. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Knocked away. McLemore with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Okongwu. .107 left to play here in the second quarter. Houston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Now Rondo passes to Herter. And here's Rondo. Here's Okongwu. And that one goes long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Wall, and it's blocked.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
They get it back.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 38 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
And so far, the Beard has owned the game. He's getting to his spots. It's just going to work. Tough shot maker, shooting them right in your face. The defense has not been able to stop him.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Rockets leading by 10. On the court for Atlanta. Inside, it's Collins and Capella. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Harden's shot is off. Atlanta shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Wood. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Young, and the layup is good. And it's now 22 points for Trae Young.
And now the defense, full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Gordon. He's got 8. He takes it in. Here's Tucker. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Atlanta with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Now, here is Harden. He has 38 in the game.
Yeah, easy call.
The Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That's good from Tucker. Both free throws good from Tucker. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Outside Collins. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Young outside. Floats one up. Rockets with the rebound. Woods got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich against Harden. And it's Harden shutting it down.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Christian Wood.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Young's shot is off, and it's Houston's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Harden draws the double. Here's Gordon, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Reddish. Collins setting the pick for Young. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Cousins finds Gordon. Pulls up.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Gordon missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Young looking around. Atlanta again missing.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And Wall, here we go now. Plays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young, a screen on Harden. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. Bogdanovich has got 17 now.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Harden finds Wall. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Young, and good that time. Young's got 26.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
A shake. Wall. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's done in for Young. Here's Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. From deep 3-point range. Rockets with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Back to Tucker. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Done against Wall. Steps back and fires. Rockets with the rebound. Wall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He kicks to House. Gallinari with the steal. To the right side. Here's Collins. Drops it in from 11 feet. All with it. 18 points for him. Overdone. Wall's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
McLemore's checked in for Houston.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Collins kicks to Rondo. Outside Collins. Hawks passing it around. Driving inside. Hunter no good. Houston leading by 15. Now Wall. He's got 18. Rondo with the steal. To the paint. Pass to Herter. Cousins against Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. No good from Cousins. The Hawks trail by 15. And here is Hunter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. They led by as many as 18 points. And he drives in, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The Rockets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That one misses for Wall.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
The pass to Hunter. Kicks it to Gallinari. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
The Hawks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
Here's Wall. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Wall's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Rondo looking around. Gallinari passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
With the teardrop and the play by Wall as he finishes it off for 2. Wall's got 24.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Rondo finds Gallinari. Here's Collins. Pass to Hunter. And here's Gallinari outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Wall dishes to Cousins. Over Collins. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 11. Out to the wing. Here's Herter. No good on the three. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's McLemore. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 46 seconds left to play in the third. From 6 feet, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing. Wood, he's checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gallinari passes to Rondo. Here's Herter. Passes it to Gallinari. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Cousins. Over Hunter. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist from Wall. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 10. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets. Outside, it's Harden and Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Wall. And it's House in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Young finds Gallinari. Collins setting the pick for Gallinari. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
When you're defending Gallo, you have to be careful because he is exceptional at drawing the defense into him when he's shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. Gallinari hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Wall against Young. Outside. House. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Harden kicks to Gordon. Harden against Bogdanovich. Outside. House. And another 3 for Houston.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Gallinari dishes to Young. Capella with a screen on Wall. Here's Young. The pass to Capella. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Three shots.
And he can't get the first one. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Danuel House. Second free throw, no good. And he misses all 3.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Harden gets the bucket.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Knocks it loose. Young against Wall. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 27.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Terrific to see Gallinari ducking his head in and taking it strong on the drive, getting the foul there as a result.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
He hits the second from the line. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Harden. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young passes to Capella. Screen by Capella. Gallinari attacking. Count it. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
You could make the case that Gallo should have got a whistle there, but you still have to give him props for finishing on that difficult drive. Yeah, I said props.
Here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 19.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And they pick up 2. Young's got 30 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Wood finds Harden. Harden draws the double. Now Tucker. He takes it in. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Rockets on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Wood can't hit. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Reddish.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And so he makes both from the line. Houston leading by 15. Harden outside. Here's Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Young passes to Capella. Screen by Capella. Gallinari attacking.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 14. Here's Harden. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Dunn. Gallinari outside. He kicks it to Reddish. And the layup's good off the glass. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Harden draws the double. Back to Wood. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple.
Can't fault the D entirely on that bucket from Gordon, although the coach will. Sometimes he's just too good for whatever you throw at him.
Pass to Capella. Dunn kicks to Young. No good on the shot. And Houston the other way now. Pass to Tucker. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Capella. Stolen by Harden. Outside Gordon. And the pass to Wood. Basket good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Count that one. Young's got 32 points.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's Young on the wing, covered by Wall. Capella with a screen on Harden. And Young, here we go, makes it off the glass. Young's got 34.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Harden draws the double. Now here's Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Reddish dishes to Young. The tray. It's John Wall with the rebound. Wall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden the pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins. Even at that size, can still get on up.
Gallinari outside. Capella sets a screen for Gallinari. He feeds it to Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Pass to Young. Now Capella. He's guarded by Cousins. Young is double. Here's Reddish. And the three off target. Rockets leading by 20. Harden with it. He dishes it to Gordon. Cousins with a screen for Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
A terrific play by Eric Gordon to force the issue there and get the defense to overcommit on the jump shot.
The first free throw is good. The Atlanta making some changes. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Chris Dunn. Gordon hits both of them. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Huerter. Here's Collins. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
They get a hand on it. Young outside. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half. Now Harden. Outside Gordon. Puts up a three. Atlanta with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Off the inbound pass. Another bucket. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 42 in the game.
All right, how about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Houston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Driving in. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Reddish.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Yep, it counts. Young's got 44.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
And then Collins slams it in.
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. 22 is their biggest lead. It's Harden with the drive. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Free throw drops for Harden. The Hawks trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
On a given night, one or two guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Passes it to Harden. Here's Tucker. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Young is double. Reddish with the ball. He's against Gordon. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, lots of bodies around him, and Cam Reddish finds a way to score.
Harden outside. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.